Good evening and welcome to the virtual Kendallville Chamber of Commerce banquet. We are reporting to you live from the beautiful Community Learning Center right here in the heart of Kendallville, Indiana. And I hope that you are at home right now enjoying your Strand popcorn and that you are eating your cookies from Whatchamacakes. Let's just take a look at some of these cookies right here made by Whatchamacakes. Look at that. We've got some Family Feud cookies made by them. They're beautiful and they look delicious. And then this one's my favorite one. I like this Kendallville Chamber, if I can grab it here. Kendallville Chamber of Commerce cookie. This is just great. So I'm going to leave these here and I'm going to eat them after the show so you don't have to hear me munching on those. We have a great show planned for you guys tonight. Some of the things that we have going on are, of course, the awards, the long-awaited awards. We didn't get to do that last year, so we're giving away, picking up from what we were supposed to give away last year and also giving away this year's awards. And then we have two special guests, and then we are ending with a game show here. So our special guests include a cameo by Dallas Cowboy linebacker Jalen Smith, who will actually be here at the Kendallville Chamber Banquet next year. We are crossing our fingers, hoping that everything will be back to normal in person next year, not next school year. And then our keynote speaker will be the Lieutenant Governor, Suzanne Crouch. After that, we're giving away the awards, the Business of the Year, Industry of the Year, Citizens of the Year, and Young Professional of the Year. And then we are ending the evening with Family Feud. And I don't know if you've been following along this week, but there has been a lot of smack talk between the Young Professionals Network and the Kendallville Rotary Club. So tonight's the night we find out who the best team actually is. We want to give a big thank you to the sponsors for tonight's event. We have Deco Investment Services, Shepherd's Family Auto Group, as well as Black & Raymer Insurance, Three Rivers, Lake City Bank, Lutheran Life Villages, Parkview Noble Hospital, ProFed Credit Union, and Century 21. Now, don't forget to bid. We have had a silent auction up the last couple of weeks. It ends tonight, and there are some great things there. Just kind of take a look at that list that we have right here. And all proceeds do go right back to the Kendallville Chamber of Commerce, which goes to local businesses right here in Kendallville, which will also help with economic development. So there's a link that you can bid on. Bidding closes at 10 p.m. tonight, and I know there are some great things there that you want to get out there and bid on. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hand things over to our Executive Director of the Chamber of Commerce, Kristen Johnson.
Thank you, Josh. Hey, I'm really glad to be here tonight. Very excited. Sorry that we couldn't do this in person, but I think we've got a fun night planned for you. I'm super excited that we have the Honorable Lieutenant Governor Suzanne Crouch joining us this evening. She's just going to spend a little time telling us what's happening here in Indiana. So please welcome Lieutenant Governor Suzanne Crouch.
Thank you. Thank you, Kristen. It is so good to be with the Kendallville Area Chamber of Commerce. And I wish I could be with you in person, but we will just settle for this kind of virtual. In fact, I right now am in Evansville, Indiana, down south. That's where my home is. And as many of you may know, I go home on the weekends. But I can only tell you how excited I am to be with you and how excited I am about all the great things that are going on there in Kendallville and in Noble County. You know, it kind of reminds me, Ronald Reagan is one of my favorite presidents. And in his final Oval Office address, as he was leaving office, he was reflecting on all that had been accomplished in the 1980s. And he said, "My friends, we did it. We weren't just marking time, we made a difference." And that is what you're doing there in Kendallville and in Noble County. And that's what we're doing all over the state of Indiana. I actually remember my first visit to Kendallville when I was there in 2019, in September of 2019, when the Office of Community and Rural Affairs that I oversee, or OCRA as we call it, awarded a $600,000 check to Kendallville to revitalize your downtown and focus on your Main Street. And that money, along with the community crossings money and other money, has allowed for that $1.6 million facelift that you've experienced there in Kendallville. That's how we spur on economic development. And that's how we attract talent, not just to the state of Indiana, but to Kendallville. It is so exciting to see the explosive growth going on all over Indiana. And as you all probably know, yesterday we kind of finished up the General Assembly, the legislative session. And as you may know, I am president of the Senate. And let me just share with you, Kristen, that and the people on the call, that as a former state representative for 8 years, it is so wonderful to finally be in charge of the senators, because I'm president of the Senate. But I just want to touch upon a couple of things that I think are transformational that the Indiana General Assembly did. And Governor Holcomb and I are so proud of partners in the Indiana General Assembly and all the great work they did in this budget session. But the three things that I kind of want to touch upon. First, broadband. We all know how important broadband is in being connected to each other, to the nation, and to the world. And as you all recall, back in 2018, Purdue University did a study, said there were over 400,000 Hoosiers that were in internet darkness. And if we could connect all of them, it would result in an additional $12 billion to our economy over the next 20 years. So to date, we've awarded $79 million to projects all over the state of Indiana that will connect 22,000 Hoosiers and businesses. And what we learned during COVID is being connected and having fast, reliable broadband is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity, because our workers were teleworking, students were e-learning, and healthcare was being delivered by telehealth. And so I am so proud of the General Assembly for putting $250 million in continuing to expand broadband throughout Indiana. And let me tell you that as a result of COVID, we're going to see some population shifts. And we're going to see more people come to Kendallville and come to our smaller, more rural areas, because they can get the quality of life that they are seeking, and particularly if they can get that connection. So broadband is going to be absolutely transformational for our state. But also, I think another area that is going to be transformational, not just for economic development, but for quality of life, is those READY grants. $500 million in READY grants. And that stands for Regional Economic and Accelerated Development Initiative. And so Kendallville and Noble County can partner with any of your surrounding areas, and you can put together a plan on how to elevate your area and your region and have transformational projects that are going to really lift up all the citizens and the people in your area. And you can apply, and you may be chosen as a region that will get this money, because what we're envisioning is 10 regions that are going to get $50 million. So I would encourage you, if you haven't already started having those conversations, please do, because the money's going to go somewhere. So why not Kendallville and Noble County? But then the third thing I want to touch upon, and I'll be very brief because I know you've got a full agenda, but after this election, Governor Holcomb and I were talking about what we want to focus on over the next 4 years. And I told him that for me, I wanted to focus on mental health and addiction, that the human cost of this pandemic is huge and it's going to exponentially grow over the years to come. Before COVID, 1 out of 5 Hoosiers was struggling with mental illness or addiction. And that means we all know someone who is struggling with those challenges, and perhaps our families. My family is no exception. My mother suffered from depression. My sister committed suicide. My brother's in recovery. He relapsed during COVID. He's back in recovery. And so we all know someone that is struggling with these issues. And then with COVID on top of it, and a whole generation of young people that have had panic and anxiety and disruption in their lives. We have got to get it together, and we are going to. And I am proud of the General Assembly for putting $100 million into mental health and addiction over the years to come. So I'm going to pause there because I know you've got a full agenda. And as you can see, I have no trouble talking. And I get so excited about Indiana and about Kendallville, Noble County, that I just want to celebrate all the good things that are going on. But let me leave you with this. What is so great about Indiana are her people. You hear this evening, Hoosiers all across our great state who know that when we come together and we work together, we can build a better tomorrow. And so just as you all are involved in the chamber because you want your communities, you want your businesses to be better for your children and your grandchildren, Governor, you said, together we can leave Indiana better for future generations. And I know that you had to cancel some of your festivities coming up this May, but I'm hoping that perhaps you all will have your Fairy Gnome and Troll Festival, and maybe I can get up there for that. So with that, you all have a great evening and have a great year and continue to do the good things that we can all celebrate throughout Indiana, because you are a very special part of the state and we're so proud of you and your contributions. So with that, have a great evening.
Thank you so much for being with us tonight. What an encouraging words that you've shared. I have to agree with you. The Okra grant that we got in 2019 was a real game changer for us. I think we tried for that 5 or 6 times, Mayor Hanshu. And we finally got it. And, we did have naysayers. Why are you spending so much money on sidewalks? But I'm telling you, we've got businesses popping up all up and down Main Street now, and it is really making a big change, and it's really helping our community. The other thing, obviously, is COVID and the emphasis that it is. We've always, as the Chamber of Commerce, been focused on, the local businesses, but it really put the emphasis on small businesses. And so over the last year or two, that's really where we've put the majority of our efforts. And with things like the CARES Act money and the other things that are coming through, it's been wonderful to be able to help those small businesses stay afloat. So again, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. It's always a pleasure to get to talk to you. So thank you. So before I give it back to Josh, I just want to say a few special thank yous. The first one is to our 2019 board president, Sally Reiki. Sally actually helped hire me for the position, and she was a great coach for that first year, because the first year in any job is always challenging, and this one was no different. And then I also want to say a special thank you to our 2020 board president, who was Debbie Blaine. Debbie stepped in, and she also was very encouraging and supportive during probably the toughest year that any of us have ever experienced. So I probably wouldn't be here if it hadn't been for these two ladies. So thank you, and I definitely owe you one. All right, I'm going to hand it back to Josh to see what's next.
Okay, thank you, Kristen. And thank you, Lieutenant Governor. All right, so now it's what we've all been waiting for here, the 2019 Business of the Year and the 2020 Business of the Year. First off, we have a quick, brief video for you to show who our 2019 Business of the Year is. For well over a century, this business has been supporting people in Kendallville and the surrounding areas. In fact, when you think of Kendallville and business, they might just be the first business that comes to mind. From helping their customers to supporting community projects to driving economic development and commerce, it goes without saying that this company has played a key role in Kendallville's history, development, and future vision.
we would like to present you with the 2019 Business of the Year Award.
Okay.
You guys do an incredible amount of good things for our community, and we just wanted to recognize you for that. So
Thank you.
thank you for all that you do. We will
Glad to do it.
On behalf of the staff and management of Campbell and Fetter Bank, I would like to thank the Chamber and community for this award. Our bank's business plan has always stressed being a good corporate citizen to the city and everyone who lives or works here. We measure long-term success not only financially, but in how our actions benefit customers, the community, and employees. When you do the right things, everyone benefits. I want to thank the entire Campbell and Fetter staff for all they do at the bank and in the community. Our employees volunteer countless hours every year to community projects, helping make Kenville a better place to work, live, and play. Thank you again for this honor.
Thank you, Larry. And congratulations, Campbell and Fetter Bank, for being the 2019 Business of the Year. All right, now let's go ahead and move on to the 2020 Business of the Year. The 2020 Business of the Year is definitely a special award because 2020 was a year like no other. This year's business nominee not only kept their doors open, but they remained committed to serving their customers with integrity, respect, and most importantly in 2020, understanding, all under what were oftentimes extremely difficult conditions. Nevertheless, this business and their dedicated staff stayed masked and vigilant through it all.
So, the Chamber of Commerce is thrilled to have you in the community. You do so much for us.
What do you need?
And we want to present you with the Business of the Year.
Hey, I am Kristen Dunlap, branch manager at Community State Bank in Kendallville.
And I am the loan officer here in the Kendallville branch.
And we are extremely honored to be a Business of the Year.
We love supporting our community. We love Kendallville. We love Noble County. And thank you so much. We are incredibly honored to be the Business of the Year.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Congratulations, Community State Bank, for being the 2020 Business of the Year for the Kendallville Chamber of Commerce. Okay, now it looks like we are moving on to the 2019 Industry of the Year. This manufacturer conceives, designs, and produces a wide variety of products that can be found in almost every home and automobile today. Even though you might not notice their products because they aren't necessarily sitting on a shelf at your local retail store, you've definitely used them. This business recently won the 2021 Everyday Safety Hero Award, given by the Indiana Department of Labor, and has been an excellent employer in Kendallville for the past 75 years.
I'm here to let you guys know that for 2019, you are the Industry of the Year.
Wow.
Yes, that is cool. You were nominated and voted on selected. You've been here in our community for a very long time. You're an excellent employer, and then you just won this award recently.
I think you'll find our stuff in just about every furniture store here in the.
Oh, wonderful.
That's very cool. We sell to just about everybody. We don't have our name on anything, but we have our stuff in everything.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Hello, my name is Jason Mandike, and I'm the Human Resources Manager at NoSeg Products in Kendallville, Indiana. On behalf of Russ Dunton, our Director of Operations, as well as our 95 current active employee partners, plus hundreds of retirees and many other talented individuals who've worked here, we want to say thank you to the Kendallville Chamber of Commerce for recognizing NoSeg Products as the Industry of the Year. We are very proud of our past and current workforce and the positive economic impact we've had on this industry-friendly community. NoSeg has been in Kendallville for 73 years now, beginning operations in 1948, in the building now owned by the Taylors and their successful Allumelect and Quick Tanks businesses. In 1988, construction began on our new 168,000 square foot facility in the brand new Eastside Industrial Park at that time. The next year, NOSAG was sold by Lear Sigler to our current Fortune 500 owners, Leggett & Platt, headquartered in Carthage, Missouri. Our product line still includes forming wire into springs for both the bedding and furniture industries. We do supply the RV industry with chair and bedding components, but our biggest customers remain in the consumer furnitures area. Lazy Boy has been a customer of the Kendallville facility since the mid-1960s, and it is currently our largest customer. In 2019 alone, we manufactured over 75 million springs just for Lazy Boy. If you're watching this virtual banquet on your easy chair, there's a very good chance the springs came from Kendallville. You know, the world takes what Kendallville makes. I always like that saying. Other customers of NOSAG include Ashley, Best Chairs, Williamsburg, H.M. Richards, Smith Brothers of Bern, and Wolf Mattress in New Haven, amongst many others. We even provide springs to small Amish-owned shops in the area, as well as other single-owner facilities across North America. We operate 2 shifts, 10-hour-a-day productions in our very clean and safe facility. Over the past few years, our employees have been recognized with several local, state, and even national awards. We've received the Governor's Award for Environmental Excellence from Governor Mitch Daniels at the time. The Department of Labor Hire Vets Gold Medallion Award we received from Secretary of Labor Eugene Scalea. The 2020 Manufacturing Diversity Award from the KPC Media Group just last year, and we just recently found out NOSAG Products in Kendallville is the winner of the 2021 Governor's Workplace Safety Award presented by Governor Eric Holcomb. Our employees recently exceeded 500,000 consecutive hours, 500,000, without an OSHA recordable injury. That is truly an incredible accomplishment. On top of this, our cost of quality at NOSAG consistently runs at 0.2 to 0.3%. That's world class in our industry. This is yet another reflection of the outstanding workforce we have here at NOSAG. If you're looking for a great place to work, by the way, with good people at all levels of the organization, stable hours, minimal overtime, great benefits, we'd love to have you here at NOSAG Products. Hey, I've got to use this platform for a little pitch. I'm in HR. Finally, again, on behalf of Russ, our entire management team and partners, thank you to the Kendallville Chamber of Commerce, to Mayor Hanshu and the City Council, Gary and his team at the Noble County Economic Development Corporation, Ramona at Work One, and the many others I know I'm forgetting to recognize for this recognition. Noble County, Indiana, currently has the 4th highest concentration of manufacturing in the entire United States. I still believe that manufacturing is the lifeblood of our economy. NOSAG Products is proud to be part of this wonderful community and all that Kendallville and Noble County has to offer. Thank you and be safe.
Congratulations, NOSAG, the 2019 Kendallville Chamber of Commerce Industry of the Year. Now let's go ahead and see who the 2020 Industry of the Year is. The 2020 Industry of the Year has been around since 1946 and is now in its 4th generation of family members employed at this plant. They continue to grow and recently added an additional 20 employees to their staff. In addition, they were recently recognized as the 2020 Green Manufacturer of the Year, and were also recently featured in a Salute to Industry tribute by KPC Media.
You know, you're growing in employment, you're doing the green energy, you're doing so many wonderful things for the community, and we just wanted to show our appreciation and say thank you for everything that you do for Kendallville.
I'd like to thank, just like what Chuck said, thank all of our employees, because this team is amazing.
The 2020. Congratulations to the 2020 Industry Year. Now we are moving on to the 2020 Young Professional of the Year.
Hello, I'm David Dressler, and I'm the president of the Young Professionals Network of Noble County. and I'm here to present the Young Professional of 2019. This person did a fantastic job taking the Visitors Bureau of Noble County to the next level and really exemplifying what a young professional in our area is. The award for this year, for 2019, goes to Emily Schneider.
Surprise! I'd like to thank the Kendallville Chamber and the Kendallville Young Professionals Network for nominating me for this award. What a privilege it has been to serve Noble County over the last 2 years. I've learned so much and grown so much within this community as a young professional. I think there's a lot of opportunities for young professionals to come here and not only grow their knowledge and their experience, but help the community grow as a whole as well.
Okay, congratulations, Emily Schneider, for being the 2020 Young Professional of the Year.
I have the privilege to introduce the Young Professional of the Year for 2021. This gentleman has been heavily involved in the theater community. He's been involved in East Noble Theater Productions, Raise a Ruckus, and is now the president of Gaslight Theater. He's now going on to raise young thespians in our community. I'd like to congratulate the Young Professional of the Year, Josh Oakley.
Congratulations.
Wow, thank you. Thank you. Let me, I had no idea that was happening. My mind, wow, I'm so surprised. Jeez. My parents, are they watching or what? Oh, well, hi, Mom. Wow. So oh, really? Wow, thank you. Well, I'll just say something, I guess. It's funny because I was just talking to my mom the other day about just how much I enjoy Kendallville, and she actually said to me, 25 years ago, she goes, Josh, moving to Kendallville was the best thing that your dad and I ever did for you and your two brothers. And I really, really, truly think that's true because it's been it's just home to me, and I love everything about it. I love the people that I've gotten to know. I love the connections I've made, the jobs I've had. My job at East Noble High School just means the absolute world to me. Gaslight Playhouse. I truly, truly honored and shocked. Thank you. Thank you very much. So thank you. Wow. Okay. Now let's move on to the 2020 Citizen of the Year. So here we go. Sometimes you run across someone who has a passion for helping others in the community that simply goes beyond expectation and belief. But it's rare to find that quality in not just one individual, but in a couple. And there's no doubt that this couple is rare indeed. From their work with Salvation Army, Parkview, community concerts, Gaslight Playhouse, and the Kendallville Public Library, these two manage to stay busy and productive in all the best ways, helping others.
We love our community, and I'm now volunteering over at the Albion Clinic. Yep. And somebody said, "Oh, I figured I'd see you here." It took it a while for it to sink in that we were among the pillars now in Kendallville as having done some extra work for the city.
We've lived in the Kendallville area for about 50 years now, and our professional careers are in education, she in elementary and special ed, and me in biology. And our activities have taken us all the way west to Ligonier and all the way east to Auburn. We've enjoyed living, working, and playing in Noble County, and we feel indeed blessed.
In addition to our career in education, we've both chosen areas that we would like to volunteer in. We had very significant role models in our parents. All four of them gave a lot to their communities, their churches, and the broader world. So we have decided that helping others is not time wasted when you're helping others. In addition to my activities of bell ringing, scheduling those ringers for the Salvation Army, I help with the Power of the Purse for Noble County, the United Way, And I also help out at the Parkview Noble Hospital. Right now I'm helping at the vaccine clinic in Albion. And we do things for our church and just other short-term things.
My volunteer things seem to revolve primarily around music, and I have sung with the Apple Chords Quartet, and for about 50 years have directed church and community choirs, play the piano and organ for weddings and funerals and all kinds of special events, and am currently teaching piano lessons. I also lead the Noble County Concert Association and help out with the retired teachers of Noble County and the Lions Club, and chair the Church Music and Worship Committee. I've said repeatedly that we are indeed fortunate to have what we do here in Noble County, because we have a host of natural and constructed and financial resources that enable us to do all kinds of things and enjoy experiences that lead to a very satisfying life.
And one of these experiences that we're very much involved with right now is volunteering and helping others. So we serve, come and join us. And thank you, Kendallville Chamber of Commerce.
Some of Kendallville's finest people. So congratulations, Harold and Ellen. The Citizen of the Year for 2021 needs no introduction. He has literally built pathways to progress in our community through his love of the great outdoors, while tackling the thankless job of advising people on their health, even when that advice was widely unpopular. In fact, he not only led our entire county through one of the greatest crises in recent history, but he has also managed to lead various other initiatives, including Noble County Trails System, the Kendallville Rotary Club, and through it all, he has kept his sense of humor and his friendly demeanor.
Thank you very much. Yes, absolutely. Thank you for everything.
Thank you for this honor. I really appreciate it more than I can possibly tell you. I want, however, to understand that I did none of this alone. I want to thank the generosity of my parents for raising me to think that education is important and family is important. I want to thank my siblings for allowing me to live to adulthood. And I'd like to thank my friends and family for the opportunities that they've given me, as well as my teachers and mentors through the years. In these last few years, especially, I want to thank my Rotarian friends and family, and I'd like to thank the Noble Trails board and members, because they've been integral in all of the successes that we've had over these last several years. In addition, I cannot tell you that the health department could possibly have been any better than it has been with regard to our response to the COVID vaccine and the COVID pandemic in general. So thanks to all of them, thanks to you for this honor, and I hope I can live up to it.
Congratulations to Dr. Gaff, and thank you for serving this community in one of the toughest times that the world has had to face this last year. You truly do deserve this award. All right, folks, this is the moment we have all been waiting for. It is time to play Family Feud. Let's go ahead and bring our teams on out here. Oh, we need some more enthusiasm, teams. Let's go. Come on. Here we go. Like I had mentioned earlier, I don't know if you've been following along, but there has been a lot of smack talk going on between these two teams. It's been nasty. And even before, you didn't see it on camera, we had to break up a few fights. Mayor Hanshoe was swinging punches over here on David Dressler. It was crazy. You see that? It's been absolutely fun, but tonight's the night that we figure it all out here. So let's go ahead and meet our teams. We have the Young and Sassy, which is the Young Professionals Network of Kendallville or Noble County. Okay, Young Professionals Network of Noble County. And the Old and Classy team, which is the Kendallville Rotary Club. So let's go ahead and meet some of our team members here. As they always say, age before beauty. So we're going to go ahead and start over here with the Old and Classy team. And I understand you are the team captain. Who is our team captain today?
I'm Donna Wolf.
And Donna, tell us a little bit about what you do.
I work at the YMCA. I'm with kids. I hang with kids. I'm still a kid, so that's what I do.
Okay, and you're ready to play Family Feud today.
Yeah, I know how to take care of the young ones too. So, there's a lot of timeouts and, we can do that stuff. That's good.
Jeez.
That's probably why you turn out so well. Come on.
Okay. All right. And we have Mr. Fred Creek. Now, Fred, I have to be honest with you. You're on the wrong team. This is the Old and Classy team. The Old and Senile team met earlier today, and they're in bed. I think they're in bed right now. So
I was late. That's all I can tell
you were late. Okay. And you wandered in, and we threw a shirt on you, and we said, so Fred, talk to us a little bit about what you do here in the community.
Not really very much. I'm a Rotarian, and I love it. We do a lot of philanthropic things. They're a great group. They do a lot of projects. They earn a lot of money, and they put it all back into Kendallville, which is why I love Rotary.
Okay, very good. And on to somewhat, she does not need an introduction. It's the Honorable Mayor Suzanne Hanshoe. But Mayor, talk to us a little bit about how long have you been mayor? How long have you been on Rotary? Things like that.
I'm in my 5th term, which means I've served for over 16 years. Thank you.
You bet.
I am fairly new to Rotary. I am enjoying myself immensely. I've given speeches to them over the years, and I was honored to be asked to be a part of them, and it's been very rewarding.
And this being part of Kendallville Family Feud has to be a highlight of your career, I assume, right? Okay. And Dr. Doug Jansen, school board member, you're a school board member, so I'm going to be a little nice to you tonight. I'm just kidding. Hey, congratulations on 40 years of Jansen Family Dentistry. I haven't had a chance to tell you that. So that's great. Yeah, let's give him a round of applause. So talk to us a little bit about that. Talk to us about your practice.
Credit goes to my brother Jim. I started back 20 years ago. I'm a dentist by day, but tonight I'm actually going to work a little bit because I am going to use this mouthwash and clean every one of your mouths out. And if Fred is too quiet like he was with his introduction, which I don't understand, he's going to make a brush and brush his teeth.
And last but certainly not least, Jenna Anderson. Jenna, talk to us a little bit about what you do.
I work at the library, the Kendallville Public Library. Unlike Donna, I'm not good with kids. So I'm willing to go for the smackdown tonight on these kids.
You heard it here, folks. That is your Old and Classy. These guys are.
We have hidden talent that I think we need to share because these guys have a lesson they need to learn. So we have a small thing we want to present with the Young and Classy. You guys ready?
Ready. 1, 2, 3. R-O-T-A-R-Y, that spells Rotary. R-O-T-A-R-Y is no longer legacy. From north to south, from north to west, each one is most who serves the best. R-O-T-A-R-Y, that spells Rotary.
Smell spelling. I know you guys needed paper and pencil for that. We apologize.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to walk over here or they will just keep smack talking. Okay. So now we have our young and sassy team starting out with Amy Ballard. Amy, go ahead and talk to us a little bit about what you do in our community here.
Sure. So I am a regional manager for Three Rivers Federal Credit Union. I also sit on the city council. I'm the current board president of the chamber, and I also sit on YPN. So
Very cool. So you do it all, it sounds like. I do have to make a quick comment to you, okay? You do realize I went to high school with two of your stepsons. So shouldn't you be over on that team if you're okay.
well, perhaps I am a little young and classy.
Oh. And that's Amy Ballard, everybody. Macy Birch, how's it going? Macy Birch of the CLC. By the way, thank you for hosting us tonight. This is just a beautiful facility. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. We're happy to have all of the community here.
And tell us a little bit about what you do here at the Community Learning Center.
We do a little bit of everything here. I'm the programming and technical director here at the center. So we do lots of different things and programming throughout the building related to health and fitness, all the way to mental health, all kinds of things.
Okay, cool. Macy Birch. David Dressler, how's it going? Tell us a little bit about what you do here in our community.
Well, currently I'm the Noble County YPN president, as well as Midwest America's branch manager here in Kendallville, the newest credit union in Kendallville.
Awesome. Very cool. David Dressler. Ashley Guthrie, how are you? All right, talk to us a little bit, Ashley.
Hi, I'm the community development manager at Three Rivers Federal Credit Union. I'm on the grant or the scholarship committee for the Noble County Community Foundation, YPN. I'm always trying to be involved in the community.
Okay, very cool. And Emily Schneider, thank you for that. That was such a surprise to me. I had no idea that was coming. But Emily Schneider, formerly of the Noble County Visitors Bureau and now of the Bowen Center. Am I correct? Okay, so talk to us a little bit about your work at the Bowen Center.
Yeah, so I have the privilege to provide social services to a wide range of people in the county. It really is a privilege. I did serve with Visit Noble County, and I'm currently serving on the library's foundation board as well as with YPN. And I do want to say that I was taught to respect my elders, so I'm going to try to take it a little easy on you guys tonight.
All right. Hey, let me just tell you guys, these are two really good teams. We have no idea who's going to win here, but this is this is going to be great. So let's go ahead and get started here. Let's bring our two team captains.
I borrowed this from my grandma for you.
Oh my gosh. All right. So we surveyed actual people here in this community and we asked them this, okay? Name a reason you might wake up in the middle of the night in Kendallville. Amy?
Trains.
All right. Let's see. Show me trains. Oh. All right, that's the number one answer. Now, Amy, I have to ask, do you want to pass or play?
We will play.
Okay, we will play. Okay, Macy. Name a reason you might wake up in the middle of the night here in Kendallville.
McDonald's.
Okay. Show me McDonald's. Okay, you have your first strike. Okay. David Dressler, go ahead. Name a reason you might wake up in the middle of the night in Kendallville.
To go pick up your kids from a party?
All right. Picking up your kids from a party. Let's see it. Strike two. All right. Ashley. So here's what could happen here. You could potentially get the third strike, and the old and classy team has a chance to steal. Or you could keep it going and you could get your team all the points. So Ashley, go ahead and name a reason you might wake up in the middle of the night in Kendallville.
Noisy neighbors.
Show me noisy neighbors. Oh my gosh. All right. The old and classy team has a chance to steal, okay? Let's go ahead. All right, Donna. All right. Name a reason you might wake up in the middle of the night in Kendallville.
Tornado siren.
Tornado siren. Show me a siren. There it is. All right. 41 points go to the old and classy team. Go ahead. Give me Fred and give me Macy.
When you young pups want to go get my luggage.
All right. We surveyed a number of people here in Noble County area, and we asked them, name a famous Barbara. Show me Barbara Streisand. Okay. Macy, the number one answer is still up on the board.
Barbara Wolf.
Show me Barbara Wolf. Barbara Wolf is not up there. All right. Do you want to pass or play?
Oh, we're playing.
All right. Pressure's on. All right. Mayor Hanshu, name a famous Barbara.
Bush.
Let's see. Barbara Bush. All right. That's the number one. Congratulations. There's that. Dr. Jansen, name a famous Barbara.
Barbara Bach.
Show me Barbara Bach. Okay. You have one strike up there. Jenna, name a famous Barbara.
I've worked in news. I got to go with Barbara Walters.
Show me Barbara Walters. There it is. That's answer number 3. Barbara, or Donna. I got Barbara on the mind. Donna, go ahead and tell us a famous Barbara.
Wow. A barbershop. I don't know.
Not barber shop, Barbara Shop. Show me Barbara Shop. Okay, we got 2 strikes. Fred, name us a famous Barbara.
Well, I could use Streisand again, but I think that would probably not get us there, would it? Man, I don't know.
I think that's a strike, isn't it? All right, we're going over to the YPN over here. And they are going to, you have a chance to steal. Okay, here we go.
Smith.
Show me Barbara Smith. Okay, points go over to, man. Hey, it's still anybody's game though. So here we go. We got Mayor Hanshin. We got David Dressler. Okay. We surveyed a number of people here in the area. We asked them to name something for which Indiana is famous for. Ooh. That was, I think it was the mayor. I think she got it first.
Indy 500.
Indy 500. Show me Indy 500. Okay. It's the number one answer is still up on the board. David, you have a chance here.
Hoosier Hospitality.
Show me Hoosier Hospitality. Oh my. Okay. Mayor, you want to pass or play? Okay.
Good job, Mayor.
Dr. Jansen, name something for which Indiana is famous for.
The Indianapolis Colts.
Okay, let's see. Indianapolis Colts. Sports, okay. Jenna, name something for which Indiana is famous for.
I got two, but I'm going to have to go with basketball.
Okay, let's see. Basketball. All right. Back to you, Donna, not Barbara.
That's right.
Name something for which Indiana is famous.
But I'm not sure, but we'll pass on that one. I would say the Children's Museum.
Okay, let's see. Children's Museum. Okay. Hey, Fred Cree. All right. Name something for us.
I got to take a chance here because this is so Kendallville. And when I say this word, just wait till I finish because I am talking about peons.
Come on, Fred.
Peonies.
Peonies, okay. Go ahead and show me peonies. Okay. Back to you, Mayor Handshoe. Name something for which Indiana is famous.
Corn.
Show me corn. There it is. Okay. You guys are still in. Sports. Sports. And it's all up to the judges on whether or not they think it's an answer. It's not up to me. I don't decide what's right and what's not right. So name something for which Indiana is famous.
I have a couple. I'm going to say our state fair.
State fair. Okay, that's third strike. YPN, let's hear it. You have a chance to steal. Okay, let's hear it. Name something for which Indiana is famous.
Cardinals.
Show me Cardinals. Let's see the remaining answers up on the board. Yeah, I've got them here. For the remaining answers would be weather and pork tenderloins. Yeah. All right. This is the last round before we go over to fast money. Give me Dr. Jansen. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. Name someone you would never swear in front of.
Your grandma. Your grandma.
Your grandma. Show me grandma. Grandparent. Okay, yeah. All right. Number one answer still up there.
Your priest or minister.
Show me priest. There it is. All right. Are you passing or playing? All right. Name someone you would never swear in front of.
Your teacher.
Show me teacher. Some of my students would beg to differ. Yeah. Donna, name someone you would never swear in front of.
My children.
Okay. Show me your children. There it is. Fred, I don't know. There's not very many people for you. I don't know. All right. Okay. Go ahead, Fred.
So I have to go with somebody that I respect a lot. So I'm going to, in honor of Dr. Gaff, I'm going to say a physician.
Okay. Show me a physician. Okay, strike two. Mayor Handshoe, name someone you would never swear in front of.
Your mom.
Your mom. Okay, show me a parent. Okay.
How about police officer?
A police officer. Okay. This is it. Okay, let's see. Are you speaking? Okay. Amy, name someone you would never swear in front of.
Since we like to keep things professional, we'll go with boss.
Okay, in front of your boss. Show me boss. All right. You get the points. Okay. Well, oh my gosh. And she is in authority to do that right here, right now. So, okay. So it looks like, if I'm not mistaken, that we didn't go over the rest of the answer. That's right. We have people would not swear in front of anyone or Mayor Handshoe. I apologize. Okay. Okay, so if I am not mistaken, I think our old and classy team is the winning team. Am I correct in saying that? Okay. Congratulations, guys, but it's the end of the road for you. Thank you. And we're going to kick you off here because we're going to play a fast money round. So here's what needs to happen, old and classy team. You need to select 2 people for our fast money round, okay? Whoever's going first is going to stand over here next to me. Whoever is going second needs to go over in the room down the hallway because you cannot hear the answers that your other person goes. So who's going to go first? Okay, Fred, get out of here, buddy. Donna, go ahead and stand right here. Hey, you won the smack talk. Doesn't need to keep going. All right, so I'm going to stand right here. Why don't you stand right here because I have the answers, some of the answers here right in front of me. Okay, so you have 20 seconds. When I read the question, that is when by the time I'm done with the question, excuse me, that's the time the clock will start. Yes, thank you. All right, so here we go. Name something you should never send in an email. Okay. Name a reason you might see someone running in Kendallville. Okay. Name something a husband might buy without telling his wife.
A gun?
Okay. Name something that melts when it gets hot.
Chocolate.
Okay. Besides a weasel, name something that goes pop.
Pop-Tarts.
Okay. Very good. All right. Let's go ahead. Oh, we got it. Okay. Do not get Fred yet. Fred cannot come down here quite yet. How do you feel?
I feel good.
You feel good? You think this is going to be the
I've got Fred following me, so I got to leave him some points to get.
Okay. All right. So here's what needs to happen. We're going to go through each one of these answers, and then we're going to pop up and see how many points you get for each answer, okay? Are we ready? Okay. Well, they're yeah. Hey, folks, this is yeah, folks, I don't know if you can hear it. There's still part of, a lot of smack talk going on. And this is live TV, so you don't know what's going to go on here. So, all right, I think we are ready now. So go ahead. The first, like I said, it's live TV. You don't know what's going to happen. So the first question I asked was, name something you should never send in an email. You said cookies. Okay. Survey said 0. Okay. Name a reason you might see someone running in Kendallville. You said, what did you say? Running from police. Survey said 13. Okay. Name something a husband might buy without telling his wife. You said guns. Survey said 21. And that was actually the number one answer. Okay. You know that from experience? Okay. Name something that melts when it gets hot. You said chocolate. Survey said 22. That was the number 2 answer. And oh yeah, besides a weasel, name something that goes pop. You said Pop-Tarts.
It does.
Okay, let's see. Survey said 0. All right. Congratulations, Donna. Okay, go ahead and bring me Fred Cree. We do have Fred in another room, so he was not able to hear that. So he is on his way down here right now. We're ready for you, Fred. 50 points. Hey, you ready, Fred? Oh, okay, yeah. All right, come on, go ahead, stand right here. Donna got you 50 points.
That's just half.
Yeah, well, you know.
Okay, it's okay.
All right. We are, this time around, because she already went, you actually get 25 seconds. If you pick the same answer that Donna said, you're going to hear a sound. And then, yeah, you hear that little buzzer?
No.
Okay, well, I can hear it. So,
Oh, okay.
So
you're gonna say
I'll tell you, I'll say try again.
Okay.
And again, you have 25 seconds to do that. So, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Go ahead, and I can't see. Are we starting the clock? Okay. Name something you should never send in an email.
Sex texting.
Okay. Name a reason you might see someone running in Kendallville.
They broke the law.
Okay. Name something a husband might buy without telling his wife.
Lingerie for his girlfriend.
Name something that melts when it gets hot.
Ice cream.
Names besides a weasel.
Time.
Okay.
You talk too slow. I had plenty of answers.
I don't know. I think it took you a second to think of that first answer. All right. Right now, they are tallying up the votes right now. How do you feel? How you feel? Well, do you feel that was something that is going to win your team the big certificate?
50 points on ice cream.
50 points on ice cream. Okay. Well, we're just kind of waiting on this, folks. You guys think I mean,
You had to ask if the timer had started.
Yeah, I'm not able to see the timer. I don't know. That would be up to the boss, Kristen. I think the people who are running the timer are fair people who, and fact of the matter is your team already beat the young and sassy team. So you guys have something to go there. All right, go ahead. Yeah, I got to be able to see this here. So I said, name something you should never send in an email. You said, I don't even know if I want to repeat this because I could have a student watching or something. I don't know. Go ahead. Let's see. You said provocative photos. Survey said 30. That was the number one answer. Congratulations on that. Name a reason you might see someone running in Kendallville. You said, what was that? Oh, breaking the law or running from the law. Survey said 0.
You can't do that.
It was too close to what, it wasn't quite what she said. Name something a husband might buy without telling his wife. You said, what did you say? Oh, lingerie for, oh God, yeah, lingerie Lingerie for his girlfriend.
I said that.
Yeah, and survey said 0. Okay. Name.
You would not tell your wife.
Name something. Jeez, Fred. Name something that melts when it gets hot. You said ice cream. Survey said 16. That was the number 3 answer. And then we didn't get to the last question, but you still got to 102. So congratulations, Kristen. Come on out here, present this award to everybody.
So I would like to award the Old and Classy team with this honorable Kendallville's Best Family Feud team. Your ability to answer simple questions about life in a timely manner with very little cheating. Congratulations.
Hey, congratulations, guys.
R-O-T-A-R-Y, that spells Rotary.
Congratulations to the Rotary Club. Thank you for tuning in, but we are not quite finished yet. We actually have a very special cameo speech from Dallas Cowboy linebacker Jalen Smith. So we're going to go ahead and cut to that. Like I said, this is live TV. He is in there somewhere, and we are trying to get him right there. Like I mentioned earlier, Jalen is actually going to be the keynote speaker next year at the Kendallville ChamberBanquet, which we are hoping and praying and crossing our fingers that it will be in person. So it looks like we've got him. Let's go ahead and introduce him one more time. Dallas Cowboy linebacker Jalen Smith.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Smith, linebacker for the Dallas Cowboys. Really looking forward to meeting all of you next year. Can't wait to meet all the locals near my hometown. I hear there are a bunch of Notre Dame and Cowboys fans in Kendallville, including Eric Rimmel at Flint and Walling. Thanks again. I'll see you all in 2022. Be safe. Peace.
Thank you, Jalen. And that cameo performance was actually sponsored by Flint and Walling, so we want to thank them for that. At this time, I'm going to go ahead and call on our Chamber Board President for 2021. Am I correct? Amy Ballard.
Thanks, Josh. First off, I just wanted to thank everybody that sponsored the event tonight. Thank you so much for your continued support of the Chamber. Looking back, this last year was new and different. But with flexibility and agility, we all made it. Supporting businesses in the community was a huge focus for the Chamber during this time. Time was spent to help connect struggling businesses with funds available to help support them through this time. The Chamber partnered with the Noble County Economic Development Corporation to help support the shopping local during our shutdown period. Funds were raised and we were able to help some businesses weather that storm. Looking forward, this year we are getting back to the basics and really looking forward to ways that we can help our current members and show off their businesses and promote their attributes. Thank you to Josh Ogle for doing a fine job navigating this evening with us. A huge thank you goes to Jenna Anderson for helping with the videos. The trash talking commercials were just the greatest. Also, thank you to Hayden Digital for helping us this evening with the live event. Thank you to all of you in the audience. Thank you for joining us this evening. Thank you to the Board of Directors for all of your time spent behind the scenes to ensure the Chamber's future success. Finally, I want to thank Kristen and Lisa. I know you guys have put a lot of hard work into making this evening happen. Thank you for your dedication to making this fun for everyone tonight. Don't forget, we still have the live auction going on tonight until 10 p.m., so go out and bid. Thank you guys and have a great evening.
Thank you. By the way, you guys, it's fine. $2,500 if you know. $500 before you leave.